backwards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for the Ultimate Gaming Machine 3.0.
Here, try like this.
3.0! I want the fog. Today,
The baby powder.
we're talking about storage. What kind of storage are we dealing with, Patrick?
Well, we're going to deal with, of course, hard drives, and we're going to deal with CDRW, DVD.
Well, you don't do anything small, do you? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard drives.
Well, you know, Ultimate Gaming Machine is all about sort of a mixture of spending money and getting the best performance.
Right.
With that in mind, we went out and got every fast hard drive we could get our grubby little paws on.
Now, these are SCSI, and that's IDE?
This is IDE.
Okay.
We have here is your basic IBM Desk Star.
Which we love.
We love these. It's a 45 gigabyte, 7200 RPM IDE drive.
Ultra ATA 100.
Ultra ATA 100. It's a lovely drive.
Okay.
It's a beautiful drive.
Okay.
It's a fabulous drive.
But it's not the fastest drive in the world.
Well, you know, we started looking around. We thought, remember when we were talking about the half a terabyte machine?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Seagate makes these really kicking cheetah drives, 73 gigabytes apiece.
Each?
Each. 73 gigabytes apiece, 10,000 RPM.
That's 312 gigabytes.
4,000. Yeah, the only problem is they're about $1,000 a pop.
That's $4,000.
But this is the Ultimate Gaming Machine, and cost is no object.
So are you going to put these in a RAID, or are you just going to have
We're
them?
going to play around striping them. We're going to play around leaving them straight, and we're going to see whether or not we can get any good performance boost. But you know what? At the last minute, finally, after begging and pleading and whining and crying like little children, we got a Seagate Cheetah. 15,000 RPM, Leo.
Wow, now that's a smaller form factor. It's also got a lot of talcum powder.
Yes, and we hope the talcum powder isn't going to damage it. So
how much did that one cost?
We don't want to talk about it right now. Enough.
Wow.
For an 18 gigabyte drive, lots and lots of money.
I didn't know they made 1,500 RPM, 15,000 RPM drives.
We don't want a 1,500 RPM drive.
That would be bad. This must get hotter in
It gets really hot.
Mars in July.
What we might do is we're thinking about putting the operating system in the primary games on the 15,000 RPM drive, putting the rest of your storage on the 10,000 RPM drives. So, you know, even Leo will not be able to fill 300 gigabytes worth of MP3s.
That makes sense, though. This is the one that we're going to put the stuff that really we do all the time is on here.
383 gigabytes, I'm told, of storage that would make up.
Wow.
Just enough to keep you sated. Ow! Of course, we're going to connect it all through a SCSI card. We got an Adaptec 29160.
That's the Ultra 160?
Yes.
Uses this fabulous peach-colored cable.
Yes.
I have right here.
What we're also working on is we don't have the 160 approved cables for it, but we're actually, if you look right behind there, you have the beautiful and very controversial.
Oh, you're using rounded cables?
Rounded cables.
That doesn't look like any IDE cable I ever saw.
Oh, well, you know what? These are, Russ has been battling tooth and nail. We're still in.
See what they do? They take the flat part, and they just break it up and they put it in a rounded bundle.
Russ did a great thing. That's actually a SCSI cable. I think we have an IDE cable back here. The thing is, the tan ones are all IDE. That one's an ultra-wide SCSI. We'd like to actually get it's a regular SCSI. What we'd like to do is actually end up with all rounded cables. So we have to admit, we've had a lot of viewers write in to tell us, generally either engineering students, engineers, or the children of engineers, who flipped out and went, cables are flat for a reason. How dare you round them?
Well, you got to figure they are flat for a reason.
Sure.
I imagine to separate the strands, especially keep the power strands away from the data strands.
You know, the funny thing is we haven't had any problems with them, even the ones we rounded ourselves.
So that the speeds are fine and everything.
We can't get a benchmarkable difference.
All right. So that's the hard drives. What do we got for the CDs here?
Well, we had to have a DVD drive, of course, and we kept it simple. We went for the fabulous Q12X DVD-ROM because it's the fastest one we could get.
12. Wow.
12X.
Wow.
It's just exciting stuff, isn't it, Leo?
That's just amazing.
Well, you know, the big one, we actually got a bunch of the lab rats on this one just to test like the wind. We had 3 16X CDRW drives in.
Yamaha makes one, TDK makes one, and this is the Plex Store.
And you know what came out fastest?
Which?
Apparently the Plex Store.
Yay. We like Plex Store.
We like Plex Store.
All right.
Big honking fast, about $280.
$280.
Yes.
But you can burn a CD in 5 minutes or less.
Give or take. Yes, if you can feed the data to this puppy, it will burn a disc.
If these 1,500 RPM, 15,000, I'm sorry.
10,000.
10,000. If
7,200.
Never mind. Forget I said it. So how much of my money have you spent so far?
Fortunately, it's not
Am I going to have to trade in the
nor
Lexus?
is it your money. Actually, it's probably the down payment of the Lexus right now. $7,133, and we haven't even put it together yet.
Now, that's including the motherboard, too, and the processor and the RAM, and the hard drives.
Processor, RAM, and the storage. All the storage.
But we're still missing quite a bit of stuff, Patrick.
We don't have a graphics card. We don't have audio. We don't have speakers. We
do have fog, though. For more detailed information on the Ultimate Gaming Machine, the Ultimate Gaming Machine, check out the website. I love that. I'm getting a little sweaty here. Tune in tomorrow when we add the big money items. Can we break the $20,000 barrier within our sound and graphics package? I believe we can. But watch tomorrow and find out as the ultimate gaming machine continues. From Native Minds is here to show us how a little artificial intelligence can make the web a smarter and friendlier place.